Hi everyone, I'm Lara from Light Coast by Lara. I am the Tigress of the Light, and I am very happy to be coming to you today to offer you some amazing light language, channeling, and also some really awesome messages. So for those of you who were not able to make our free workshop that just finished, my friend Kelly and I just did a really awesome workshop for empaths. I thought I would read a little excerpt from Light Codes for the Soul, which is my new international best-selling book that is talking about the attractor field. Here's the light code. Now this is really important, okay, because as spiritual beings, we are, of course, this energy, and like attracts like. I know this is a little bit different from what we're taught in science class where opposites attract, but like attracts like because we become this amazing magnet of it's our heart center. Actually, it's our heart center that is calling in the energies, so whatever we put out, we're getting back, all the law of attraction stuff. And it is confusing. It's a bit for us to wrap our brains around, and I've thought a lot about this, and I think what happens is it actually goes beyond our sort of basic understanding of physics. Now, of course, I can't say that any of this is totally true because I'm not a scientist, and I think it goes way beyond even what we're able to even truly comprehend as the beings that we are on this planet. But I actually think when we are talking about these really finite particles that actually go beyond our just normal physical expression under the rules of this three-dimensional realm that we all reside in and that our physics is able to express. When we go beyond that and we get into the deeper finite particles, the adamantine particles, which you can read about in Glenda Green's book, Love Without End. This is talking about the particles that are commanded by love, okay? And love being the light, it is the power, it isn't airy-fairy love. This is the essence of what all of us are actually made of. When we can get down to that level, I think that's actually where this like attracts like actually resides. So if you're feeling void of this love energy, then you're not going to be attracting love. You're going to be attracting less than love, essentially, if that makes sense. But if you're in love, if you're full of your energy, if you're full of your authentic nature, then you'll be calling in all that really does resonate with you to that really finite degree, which is where manifestation really comes from. So this is a very powerful symbol because it helps us to connect. It helps us to connect with these energies, with these finite particles. You can even see it kind of is a particle in a way, and it's emitting. So I'd love to read this to you. So this is Attractor Field, Positive Energy Space, and it comes with an affirmation in this book, okay? Affirm, I have chosen to upgrade to a positive energy space as I have released all negative energy space within me and all around me. This is a very powerful affirmation, and really one that I have personally worked with a lot. It goes on to talk about like attracts like. One of the universal laws is that like attracts like. What does this mean? Our energetic body is comprised of negatively charged ions. The stronger the charge and the more full we are energetically, the more we will attract. Now, what does that mean? Well, the more we are able to build up our aura, to build up our energy field with a really good positive energy, means that we'll be attracting all that good positive energy as well, okay? So if we are living our lives from a negative headspace, that is, if we are thinking thoughts such as, I am no good, or nobody can love me, we will attract negativity. Make sense? If we live our lives through positive mindset, such as I feel good or I am grateful, we will attract positivity. This is the fundamental reasoning behind the law of attraction, like attracts like. In order to attract positivity, we need to become an attractor field for positivity. The more we increase the density of our energy field with positive energy, the more powerful we become because our energetic charge is stronger. So the more we do our exercises, the more we do our good meditations, the more we do the things, the practices that clear away the old, the dead and the dying, the stuff that we don't want to be carrying with us anymore, and the more we work to bring up our energy field, to make it positive, to have those positive thoughts, to be repeating all the time in our minds, I am great, I feel wonderful, I feel powerful, I am, all these good things, the more we'll be able to really take it in deeply, and the more our energy body is going to be exuding that, and therefore the world, the universe will mirror that back to us, and we will be attracting it. So, the more we increase our density, the more we increase the density of our energy field with positive energy, the more powerful we become because our energetic charge is stronger. We need to become increasingly more aware of what we desire and what we choose to attract, because as we increase our energetic density, our thoughts become more powerful. So this is really good to note as well, because it's essentially, think of a Ferrari. Think of how powerful a Ferrari is. Now, if you don't know how to drive a car with that much power, that's not going to turn out so well, right? Like, vroom, oh, okay, now we're driving into something. That's not so good. So we need to actually, the reason why we're not just given all this power is because we don't know how to use it effectively and properly and safely. So it's a practice, it's a journey to be building up our energy field, to be releasing that which no longer serves us, and calling forward and creating within ourselves the energies that do. And as we do this, we become more masterful, we become more in control of our being. Control, not control, but this awareness of what our energy body is doing and how it is reacting to the world around us. So this is the light code again. Now I invite you just to take a look at this and think about what we've been talking about. Now just by gazing at that, you are able to, your energy body that's incredibly intelligent, that goes far beyond our limited capacity of our brain. Our energy body is very, very intelligent, and it can sense and feel and navigate the energies that are being emitted from the light code. And it will work with whatever is in your highest good to take in and receive, and it will not take in what is not appropriate for you to receive. So whenever you work with light codes and receive light language blessings, such as from me, you don't have to worry about if anything's like not in the best alignment for you, because your infinite, incredible, intelligent self is going to take care of all of that automatically. That's the brilliant, brilliant thing about light language and light codes, especially when they are coming from love, when they are coming from the heart space, because love is integrity. It is pure integrity. So I would love to offer you now this beautiful channeling that is along these lines of attractor fields. So this is going to be a blessing. It is going to be a message channeling, transmission to really help us along on our path to connecting to this energy within ourselves. Is going to be a clearing. It's going to be a clearing and an activation, and and just connection to the fact that we are an attractor field, and that we actually do have the power within us. And of course, the more that we can attract of a positive nature, the more pleasant our life is going to become, right? Like, seriously. I look at some of the things. I was flipping through my Facebook feed, and I just was like, oh my gosh, some of the things that people are having to deal with. Like, serious. And it's like, why does this happen to some people and it doesn't happen to other people? Why is that? So we want to just become more aware, more present with our energy so that we can really heal and let go of what doesn't serve us so that we don't attract that kind of crap. I mean, the world is messy. Stuff's going to happen. Stuff's going to happen in this world where it's a hodgepodge of energies here, isn't it? So there is a certain amount of navigating that we all have to do. Nothing is perfect on this planet, which is totally fine and wonderful, and that's what makes it super exciting, for better or worse. But there, to a certain degree, we can limit some of the energies that we have to navigate just by becoming more masterful, just by connecting more deeply with our heart, healing the energies that surround our heart, making our heart stronger, making our field stronger, our energetic field stronger. And if you're an empath, and this is super important because this is what's going to help you to navigate the energies and not take them on so deeply. It's not about, I'm signing when I'm speaking, okay? That's what's happening here. You're getting it on multiple levels. It's not about being afraid. It's not about protecting. It's not about protecting yourself. You don't have to protect yourself. There's nothing to protect yourself from when your vibration is high. And of course, when your vibration is high, then you're going to be attracting good things. So always be seeking to raise your vibration and do everything you can to be strengthening your field. Now, how do we do that? How do we strengthen our energetic field, our aura? Well, we do that by grounding first. First, we must ground. First, we must ground because we're on this planet. We're here for a reason. We have to be present with this planet and its energies. And the planet is very, very healing for us. So the more we are energetically connected and in tune with the amazing earth energies, the better off we're going to be, okay? So this is going to help us ground. Doing exercises such as Qigong and Tai Chi and yoga, lifting weights, things like that, anything that's using the body and moving the energy, this is going to help us to build up our energy field. If you feel like you need to cleanse your energy body, then Epsom salts baths, swim in the ocean, doing things like smudging, these are all good for letting it go. But then we have to build it back up again. We have to continuously build our energy field. Meditation practices that really help us expand into our field and to feel and sense that density, this is really good too. Of course, shadow work to clear away any negative energies, thought forms and stuff that we can pick up, either stuff that we've picked up in our lifetime that actually does belong to us because it was filling some kind of void within us that no longer serves us anymore. That can be a shadow that we can let go of, or it can potentially be something that we just picked up walking down the street. Somebody was thinking something and it was less than excellent, and we had a space in our field that sort of went, yes please. And whether that's to assist that person, or we had some kind of unknown contract with that person that we were meant to pass them in that moment, and we were offering to take that on for them, whatever it is, right? There can be a lot of reasons why we take things on, and it's okay. It's okay, but it's to become more aware that that's what's happening, and then we can do something about it, and we can clear and go back to, what are we doing again? We're creating that positive space around us so we become the positive attractor field. So we attract all the good things towards us. So I'm going to speak some light language now. It feels like a really good time to speak some light language. Tusukupupi Yokopobayana Nagasarakupupa Ramapai Lada Tasukupapa Shanakapa Shunu Kupapayetana Sanakina Kupapa Lada Sanakopa Shoda Kopapa Hiona Kopapa Shanakapa Lada Ramapaya Sanakina Kupapaya Nana Sarkini Kopapaya Lada Grada Tusukupapi Stanakapa Shudukupuishtana Papai Shanakapai Lada Samapaya Kanakapo Shiniki Popaya Sanakapo Lutako Sonokopai Stanakapoy Kupapaya Sanakapo Shudukupina Kapai Lada Kosapapai Leda Sanakapai Shikapaya Kanakata Sadakapai Gato Sopa Hopaya Sanakapai Shana Lada Kasanakapish Tunakapai Kamapa Sonokapo Shukukuma Payatana Sanakina Kasadakushudukupapishana Kapoy Kanakapa. Working on our feet down here. When you can't see my hands, I'm going down low to get to our feet. So I invite you as I'm speaking and as I'm channeling here to tune into what you're feeling on any level of your being. So mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, what are you feeling? What are you sensing? What are you seeing? What are you interpreting? What's coming up for you? What's perhaps being released? We can really tune into these energies, and it can be very different and unique for each person. So whatever it is that you sense, whatever it is that you pick up on, if anything, is totally great. You're on your own unique journey. You're on your own unique journey, so you don't need to worry about what anybody else is picking up on. Shukukupapai sanakino kapapai lada sanakapishtana kapishta da sadeta sanakapishana kapapaya torukapapai sanakata sadatu by lada sadakina tasupo. Chinkipistana kapalada soko shoko. Okay, so let's that English now. Let's allow the energy to settle. There was a big pop there. Maybe you felt that. Maybe not. I felt a big pop. So we just want to stabilize now the energy. You've had a nice clearing. Good. Had a nice clearing, anchoring. So soft. So soft. Very good. Thank you for that. Oh, I always get an itchy nose when I channel. Funny. I don't know why. Well, that was quite lovely. Thank you so much. So that was Light Codes for the Soul, what we were reading today, the Attractor Field Positive Energy Space, something that is always a work in progress, okay? So even for people who like, you look at them and you're like, oh man, you've got it all sorted out or whatever. Nah, it's always a work in progress. Nobody here is a total master, right? Like, we're working towards self-mastery. That's what we're doing here. None of us are perfect. So just work with it the best you can, adopt the practices. I'm sorry to say that it is actually work, okay? But it doesn't have to be work. It can be fun. It's explorative, and it's massively empowering, and it changes your life for the better. So it is totally worthwhile finding out some practices and things that work for you, trying out different things that are going to evolve and change. You're going to be attracted to something for a time, and then you'll feel maybe complete with that, or that it's time to go over here for a little while, and you might come back over here and do some more, and you might try over there for a little bit too. It's all good, and it's all reasonable, and it's all about your journey and in becoming more centered, more balanced, more present and grounded, and then ultimately connecting with your heart space. The heart, to have access to your heart, is to have access to your soul. And your soul is what we really want to be bringing in. We want to be bringing in the higher self. We want to be bringing in the soul. So that's why all this heart work is so important. Now, I've covered a lot of things really quickly today. I know that. So I just want to invite you guys. We do workshops and one-on-one sessions. So I do spiritual coaching sessions. I do fractal line healing distance sessions, which is like mind-blowingly amazing. On all levels of the being, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. I do light language, personal light language channeling, and channel light codes as well, if you would like your own personal light code to work with. But the workshops that are coming up, we have a light language workshop on Thursday. Okay, that's February 18th at 5 o'clock, and it'll be on Zoom. And then we have an amazing Raising Your Vibe and Connecting with Spirit workshop coming up, and that starts March 4th, and that's going to be 2 weeks, and it's going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. There'll be 4 sessions over the 2 weeks, and we will be talking a lot more in depth about the things that I've covered today. So if you have any questions, if this sparked any interest for you, this is going to be a really good workshop. Raising your vibe, connecting with spirit. We're all looking to raise our vibration, right? We're all looking for new ways to do that. So that's what this workshop's going to be about. And then we have another fractal line healing workshop series, which I am just like, yes, I love teaching fractal line healing. I love sharing it with everybody. So that is coming up March 24th. So be sure to check all that out. We just got our fractal line healing website up, fractallinehealing.com. So you can read more about fractal line healing. We're working on that kind of every day. So there's new stuff coming up all the time. But if you have any questions about fractal line healing, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, or any of these workshops. Reach out to me, ask me what's going on, and we'll find out like which is a good workshop for you, or maybe you need a one-on-one session or something like that. So we're always here for you. We love you so very much. And don't forget, when you buy one of my books, The Little Book of Light Codes or Light Codes for the Soul, please, please, please leave a written review on Amazon so that other people can find these very magical and healing books. They are so profound. They're just like crazy profound. So I know everything that I say is kind of like super strong and intense and profound, but it's like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it is. So if it resonates with you, you get it. But sometimes you need to try stuff out to know if it resonates or not. So yeah, shoot me a message, and I wish you the most beautiful, amazing, lovely day ever. And we will see you again very, very soon. Lots of love.